Shit, my bad. Excuse me. My bad, y'all. Technical difficulties and shit. But anyway, so yeah, got the Buick LaCrosse and shit, right? Not first day of that, I took it straight to get a diagnostic. You feel me? I ain't no dummy. Shit. They tell me CV shaft. You got 48 hours to take the car back, trade it, for another one. So first day, take it for a diagnostic. Boom. They talking about CV shaft, all this shit messed up. Boom, 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 boom. Hella problems, like thousands of dollars and shit. So luckily that was covered in the warranty. So I and you think when you pay for a diagnostic, they're gonna tell you everything that's wrong. Like, nah, nigga. Once they find a couple things that's wrong, they damn near stop. So anyway, CV shaft fixed, boom, boom. Few weeks go by. My shit ruddling in the back. Boom, 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 boom. Hit a bump. You damn near go to the next lane and shit. Like, it's bad. It's sound bad. So and my light was on. I just didn't know why. You know what I'm saying? A little tire light and shit. So another diagnostic. Got to spend some more money on another diagnostic. That's another 80 bones. So now it's my struts and all that shit. All that shit fucked up. So that ain't covered in the warranty. So now I gotta pay these niggas. Mind you, they still want their weekly payments and shit. So I fix my shit because I got a family reunion coming up. Like I don't want to drive the truck because truck too much gas. So I fix the car. Pay them their little money, whatever. We about our business now, you know what I'm saying? Now like a month go by. I ain't even had the car maybe 3 months, you know what I'm saying? Now my battery light come on. You already know what that is. When the battery light come on, you already know that's the alternator. Shit, your car running on your battery, nigga, that's your alternator. Your alternator went out, so I ain't no dummy, nigga. I don't need no diagnostic for that. None of that shit. Right? I know what's wrong with the car, nigga. You know what's wrong with the car, nigga. So anyway, so now I'm not dry. I can't drive the car for some weeks because I'm saving up my money to get it fixed. Like, gee. But I put some alternators on before, so I try to do it myself. But this alternator different. You gotta take off extra parts and shit. It's a special ass, bougie ass alternator and shit. So I can't get it. So now I gotta go to the dealership. So now this where we at. Take it to the dealership, get the diagnostic or whatever. They let me know what's wrong. Alternator. I know it's alternator, motherfucker. You ain't gotta tell me that. I didn't need a diagnostic. I told you what was wrong with the car when I came in this bitch. Nigga, I need an alternator. So mind that. Fuck it. So he tell me the price. He like, nigga, it's $440 something dollars, and I'm like, hold on, man. Cause like I said, I tried to put the motherfucker on already. So I done already bought the parts and shit and all that. So I asked him, hold on, mama. So that's Sophie. See Sophie, she in the back. I need to take her for a walk. But anyway, so I asked, what's the labor? He tell me 150. All right, that's not bad. I fucks with that. So you take 150 from 444, my nigga. How much is this part, my nigga? Like hold on, some ain't math, my nigga. Like, so he like the part 280. I'm like, or 280, so 290 something. Like, oh, hold on, bro. Like, where you getting your parts from, my nigga? Cause every place I called, went to, cause I did my research before I went and got my parts and shit. So every place I called, nigga, it's 190, 199. Then the price will jump up for the better qualities and shit. So I'm like, hey, do me a favor, man. See if you can find it. Because I asked him where you get your parts from. He was like, Napa. So I'm like, so if I call Napa right now, they going to tell me alternator 280. He like, some, that's just our prices, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man. All right, so let me call real quick. man, you do your thing. See if you can find me a cheap apartment, because you charging me $80, and they taxing that $80. So nigga, you charging me damn near $88, $90 for extra. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, look, man, see if you can find me a cheap apartment, G, because everybody everywhere is 200. So while he do that, hang up, I call Napa myself. Shit. Boom, what's the price? Boom, boom, I need your help. So they look at the price. He tell me it's $205 plus a $77 core charge. Okay. So thank you. So I called another one, same thing. So I called back Oak Motors, call their ass back. Like, look, Napa say they part 205 with a 70, you know what I'm saying? So I asked them, is that core charge included in that price? You know, the lady like, nah, that's just our price, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, man, so how y'all Napa different? Now, let me tell you my interpretation before I go forward and shit. So when he say he get his parts from Napa, I'm thinking, you know, all right, we buy our parts from Napa, nigga. That's where we get our parts. So I'm like, all right, so how is y'all Napa different from every other Napa? You know what I'm saying? So they getting offended and shit, getting impatient and shit, like a nigga. Like, I ain't snapping. I'm asking a question, my nigga. You know, when people get upset when you ask questions, they either don't know the answer or they just, don't give a fuck. So I don't know. But anyway, so they got. I'm like, so why are y'all charging 280 when Napa charged 205? You know, blah blah blah. This, well, sir, here She put me on hold because she was getting defensive and shit. So this dude come. I'm like, hi. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you say you get your parts from Napa. They say shit 205. Y'all charging me 280. I'm like, why? So he was like, that's how we make our money. What? What you mean that's how you make your money? Wait. So this what they do. They buy their parts and then they up the price to make a profit off the part plus the labor. So I'm like, damn. But that ain't the kicker though. Cause listen, everywhere you go, when you go to Napa and buy, like, it's an alternator. So if I go to Napa, buy an alternator for 205, they charge me a core charge. So it come out to about 280 something, blah blah blah. But when you take the old alternator back, you get your core charge back. So you're gonna get that 77 plus tax and some change, plus tax. You're gonna get that back when you take the old alternator back. Now keep that in mind. So Oak Motors, they went to Napa, they bought the part for 205 plus the core charge, so it come out to 280 something, whatever. They bought that for 280. Now they charge you what they paid for the part. All right, got their money back. Now, here's the kicker. They got their money back plus the core charge that they charge, right? So they charged you the 205 plus the core charge. So you paid them 280. When they fix your car, they got your old alternator. They got your alternator. So they're going to take the alternator to Napa and get that core charge back. So not only did they charge you the 205 plus the car charge plus the core charge that they had to pay, Got that. That's 280. Then they gonna take the old alternator to Napa, get that core charge. So that's another $77 plus tax that they gonna get back. So the part was $205. So they just made $160 profit because you in need. Because the car you making payments on messed up. I ain't even had the car 3 months. So now every part, and that's damn near every part, you gotta pay a core charge. You feel me? Like alternator, starters, shit like that. You gotta a battery. You gotta pay a core charge for the battery. You take the old battery back, get your $18 back. Like so so a $205 part. And y'all pretty much made 280 plus another 80. That's 360. That's $160 and some change y'all just made just us needing the part. Plus the labor. So that's 160 something plus the 150 labor. So that's $310 y'all just made off me being in need for a vehicle that I'm paying a note on ain't even had that long. That's the whole point of us buying a vehicle, even if it's used, nigga. We got to get to point A and B. At least let us get 6-7 months without having an issue. Cause I gotta fix the car and y'all still want y'all car note money. Y'all still want y'all note. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck about shit. It's crazy. I ain't knocking it though. Hey, y'all been getting over. But people need to know that shit, man. You gotta start looking at your numbers and shit, man. There was a time when I was buying in the middle of doing the alternator shit. You know, I took the alternator back. I had to return it because I couldn't get it up, fix the car. So they charged me a core charge. It was a $40 core charge. So when I returned everything and got my money back, I'm looking at I'm like, hold on. She didn't refund me the core charge. So I had to go back and explain to them. And they looking at me like I'm crazy, but I'm like, hold on, you ain't give me my core charge back, bitch. Like, give me my money. So that's 40 plus tax. I'd have been out of if I wasn't good with numbers, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Like, y'all niggas bought the part, raised the price, and then you still gonna take the old part back to get the core charge. Cause even Hearts is a used fucking auto parts store. And even they charge core charges. Like, nigga, bring us the old one and you'll get this back. You know what I'm saying? So y'all bogey for that, man. Y'all don't give a fuck, man. I ain't finna complain or nothing like that, cause it is what it is. Y'all getting over, you feel me? But gee, people need to know that, man. Like, just fix your credit. Man, fix your credit, man. Credit is key. Credit is key out here in this country, man. You go to any other country, cash is key. You go to Africa, and can't nobody take their house because they bought it cash. They own that shit. That's why they don't have to work as hard as we do. Because they save up and they buy and they own. But here, credit is key. So if you ain't fucking with credit, leave the country, my nigga. You gotta mess with credit, man. Credit is key. I didn't learn about credit until I was 20, 22, 21. And that's because of my first kid's mother. My Chrissy's mom, that's because of her. The only reason I knew about credit, learned about credit. And I made straight A's in school. I graduated with honors. I took every finance class, accounting, all that. They don't teach you nothing about credit, man. I'm talking high school and some college. You feel me? Like I've taken every mathematics class you could think of, calculus, statistics, trigonometry. Fine. I took a finance class. They don't teach credit. Accounting. Credit is key, man. I don't blame nobody. I don't even know if my mama knew about credit. Who can you blame? You feel me? My grandma don't know about no credit. Like, credit is key, man. But I just wanted to tell y'all that, man. Like, people don't care. They don't care if you're struggling. They want that money. Don't let nobody stress y'all out, man. Like, I done been through it. I've been stressed out, depressed, all that before, man. Owning a business is not just cake and ice cream. Like, there ain't no joke. All it takes is one thing to happen. My generator went out on my food truck. My generator went out. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Y'all know generators ain't cheap. So I had this, when you get them unexpected boom booms, and at the same time, a car need to be fixed. You feel me? Like, and you got all your other shit on top of the other shit. You feel me? The normal bills and shit. So it's like them unexpected emergencies people don't be having. You think I own a business? You think I'm just balling? Like, nah. The way I am well, eventually I will be, but the way I am now, I probably average $18, $19 an hour, maybe. You feel me? Like, hey, to put it in that perspective, like, I ain't making it like that yet. I will be soon. But, nigga, I'm out here scrapping like y'all. Shit, like, I'm scrapping like everybody else. We out here trying to get it. And I gotta work all day. I can't take no days off. You feel me? I got set schedules. I ain't got no set schedule. You feel me? So it might be a day I don't make no money. Like, you feel me? So, hey, look, she need to go outside. I'm finna take her outside. But yeah, they getting over, man. Even and then, so I just found another mechanic. He gonna put my alternator on. So I'm gonna go buy the alternator myself for $200 with a $40 core charge. So it's gonna be about $240 something, maybe $250. Dude gonna charge me like I think $100 to put it on. So that's $350. Remember, I told you Oak Motors was finna charge me $440. That's $110 difference. $110 difference. Mind you, so that's that 110, right? And they still finna take the part to get the core charge. So that's another 80 something. So y'all just made $200 profit. That's $200. $200. $200 off me. That's messed up, man. I could do a lot with 200. Like, so what if I said, give me my old alternator back? Now that's a deal. That ain't no deal. You give me my old alternator. But you think they gonna do that? Hell no, they ain't gonna do that. Cause that's money for them. But it's my alternator. I paid for the new alternator. So give me my old one. And I'll go to Napa my damn self and get my core charge back. Cause you finna get the core charge for my part. Nigga, that's my part. So give me my old part so I can go to Napa and get my core charge. Y'all double dipping. That's a double dip, G. Coming up. When I say coming up, that's a double dip. Cause you making profit. You making hella profit off the part and the labor. That is so fucked up. That is so fucked up. Shame on you. Do your research, people.